Hello, and this is our Hebrew verse of the week. And so today is Genesis 1:14. See if you can translate this if you are reviewing rather than learning Hebrew. Yes, that was great. Here is my translation. And God said, let be um, luminaries, lights in the firmament of the skies to the dividing of, or to cause to divide between the day and between the night. And let them be as signs and seasons, for seasons and for days and years. Now, this is, of course, very interesting because light was created on day one. And yet here it is on day four that we're creating luminaries for days and for seasons. And John Walton suggests that the functions are created in days 1 through 3, and then the functionaries, that is the particular um, characters that carry out the functions, are created on days 4 through 6. And so day one, light is created, and then in part two, in day four, the luminaries that will carry out the functions of light are created in verse 4, or day 4. Now, of course, Walton likens these days to the days of a celebration, a celebratory festival, as it were, reenacting the enthronement of God within the creation. To him, it's a temple story where the universe is God's temple, and the creation story is really about God setting up his temple of the universe. Quite different from what a lot of people imagine Genesis 1 is about. Now, of course, I'm not 100% convinced, Walton, but it is intriguing. I always enjoy a clever new twist, and especially one that fits within the ancient Near East. He, in his book, The Lost World of Genesis 1, he spends quite a bit of time showing that his reading of Genesis 1 actually fits the world of Genesis better than our kind of modern way of looking at it, which fits our world. And of course, Genesis wasn't written in our world, it was written in their world. Well, okay, so let's look at this translation in a little bit more detail. So, and said, Elohim, and said God, let be lighting things. Okay, well, at first I analyzed this as a participle. I was overthinking it. It's not a participle, so let me do a little magic. I dream of Jeannie here. There we go. That's better. And God said, let be lights. This is just a word, me'or, which means a luminary or a light. And then ot. This is written defectively, by the way. I would expect there to be a holum for this. I'm sorry. I would expect there to be a vav for this is a vav. I would expect there to be a vav here for this holum, this long o. These are both long o's, holum, for it to piggyback on. And the fact that we don't have, especially here, because this is a feminine plural ending, ot, and it should have a holum vav. Holum vav tav is the normal feminine plural absolute and construct ending, and it's a historically long vowel that should take a vav. And so this is we say this is written defectively. There should be a vav there, and there isn't. Now, often there's a vav with the word or. Often there's a vav in the middle there too. I guess we would say this is written defectively as well. Although I'm not sure that the vav there is as historically important as the holum vav tav of the feminine plural. If you're a Hebrew expert, please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so, and God said, let there be luminaries in the firmament of the skies. Let me start with the skies here. Hey, patak, doubling, is the word for the. And then shemayim, it's double, it's a dual. Shemayim, two skies, I guess, is the way maybe they thought of it very, 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 very long time ago. So the skies. Now this word is it's in firmament of. The word the isn't here because it's in what's called the construct state. And when a word is in the construct state, the word of leaps after it. It's different from Greek, where in the genitive case, the of leaps before it. But anyway, in the construct case or construct state in Hebrew, the word of jumps after it. So this is in, ba, and then there's a reason why it goes to beer, and it has nothing to do with drinking. Beer kia, furtive patak, it's kind of, you need it to get to the from the k, kia. You have to have a little bit of a in there to get there. So in firmament of the skies. And if the last word of a construct chain is definite, then every word of a construct chain is definite. So the comes from the fact that the last word of the construct chain is definite. In firmament of the skies, in the firmament of the skies. So, and God said, let there be light in the firmament of the skies, la, for to separate. So I can tell from the hay on the front and the hirik yod and the patak under it that this is a H or hifil stem, as we'll see in a second. For to separate, and the H stem implies causation. For to separate, let there be a firmament for to separate between. We know that's not bad. That's bad English. So we have to say in order to separate. It's a purpose, basically a purpose construction. A lamed plus, this is called an infinitive construct. More on that in a second. So let there be a lights in the firmament of the sky, that is in the dome of the sky. Let there be lights in order to separate bain, between, hayom, between the day, hey patak doubling, this is the word the on yom, day, uvein, and between, before bump letters, bait, mem, and pay, it goes ooh, ooh on the bump. So that's why this is sharuk instead of just a vav with a shava under it or something. And between halayla, hey patak doubling, we have the, lila's night, the night. And let them be, very similar to, so let be, interesting. This is plural. That's the difference between this let be and this let be, is that this is plural. But it's interesting because this is plural too. So I don't fully understand why this is Yehi and not Yahoo. Anyway, but this is plural. This is feminine. Let's see what the next one is. This is also feminine. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't actually say. So I guess this is a let it be, lights of the firmament in the skies to separate between, and then this is and let them be. So this is maybe about the situation, and this is about the lights. Let them be, let them be, let them be for signs. Again, for some reason, these are written defectively, and I would expect a holem before the tav, and I could expect a holem before the tav here as well. But ot is a sign, and otot is signs. This is again a lamed of purpose, if you would, for signs and for seasons. That's what they're for. This oo, again, this is not a bump letter, so I'm not 100% sure why it went to oo, but we can translate it, right? Ula mo. So this is not written defectively. Ma'od is season. Eam is plural, masculine plural, absolute. So seasons, for seasons. Ula yamim, and for days. This is yom as well, but it's masculine plural here. And so it's been downgraded in the middle there, in the vowel. Ula yamim, and for days. Va shanim, and for years. Shana, shana is years. Okay, yeah, but years ago that we had shana. Okay, so there you have the verse in its spread out way. Now, what about some grammar? So vayomer, this we've had the converted imperfect for a long time. Vav patak doubling. This is a G converted imperfect, third masculine singular from Amar. We've had it a lot. Masculine plural, but it's understood to be singular grammatically. Yehi is a jussive. We've had this a few times. It's the Grundstamm or the Call stem. It's the basic stem, but it is adjussive because it's command. Third masculine singular from haya, let be. Again, feminine plural, lights in the firmament of the skies. This is, again, construct. In order to separate. So like I said, this is an infinitive construct. How do I know it's an infinitive construct? There are two kinds of infinitives. There's the infinitive absolute and the infinitive construct. And I think if you think of them as infinitives like in English, you'll just get confused. I call them infinitives and so try to translate them with the word to in front of them, but they kind of do their own thing. But in order to is kind of this construction here. Again, I mentioned it was Hifil because it had 3 clues that it's Hifil: the Hey, the Patak, and the Hirik Yod. So it's a Hifil or an H infinitive construct from Badal to cause, to separate. Causation comes from the Hifil. Between the day, the word thus there, and between the night, and let them be. Again, this is a G jussive, but it's third masculine plural. Actually, feminine. This should be feminine, shouldn't it? I'm going to go with masculine here because it's talking about the situation, and I haven't revealed what this is yet. In fact, I don't think I didn't even show you. So this is going to be third feminine plural because the oat. No, it's not, because this is afterwards with a la. Ignore me. So it is goes with lights, I believe, which is feminine. Okay, never mind. Let them be. Third common plural. How about that? Both masculine and feminine look the same. For signs, feminine plural, and for seasons, masculine plural, and for days, masculine plural, and although yom may be weird, and for years, masculine plural. Okay, so that leads us to the letters. Let me first try to pronounce it. Let me go slow first. Vayomer Elohim, Yehi Ma'orot, Birkia Hashamayim, La Havdil, Bain Hayom, Uvain Halayla, Vahayu Laotot. Now here's a hard one. Ulamo adim, ulayamim v'shanim. So let's do the letters. Vav, Patak, double yod. Cholam, Aleph, Mem, Sagol, Resh. Aleph, Katef, Sagol, Lamed, Cholam. Hey, Hirik, Yod, Mem. Yod, vocal schwa. Hey, Hirik, Yod. Mem, vocal schwa. Aleph, Cholam, Resh, Cholam, Tav. Bait with a hardening dagesh in it. Hirik, Resh, silent schwa. It's closing the syllable. This syllable is closed. Short vowel, beer. Kof, Hirik, Yod. Furtive patak, ayin. Hey, patak, doubled sheen. Kamatz, mem, patak, yod, hirik, mem. Lamed, vocal schwa. Hey, patak, vav, silent schwa. Silent, this is a short syllable. This syllable is closed. Hav, short vowel. Dalet with a hardening dagesh because it's starting a new syllable. Not a vocal, that's not a doubling dagesh. Hirik, yod, lamed. Bait with a hardening dagesh. Sere yod, which is also another vowel combination. Final nun. Hey, patak, double yod. Cholam, vav, mem. Sharuk, bait, sere yod. Final nun. Hey, patak, doubled lamed. Kamatz, yod. I think that's a silent. No, is that a silent schwa? Silent schwa, maybe. Laila. It's not la, so it's a silent schwa. Lamed, kamatz, hey, which is a vowel combination. Vav, vocal schwa, hey. Kamatz, yod, sharuk. Lamed, vocal schwa, aleph. Cholam, tav. Sharuk, lamed, vocal schwa. Mem, cholam, vav. Ayin, katef, patak. Dalet, hirik, yod, mem. Sharuk, lamed, vocal schwa. Yod, kamatz. Mem, hirik, yod, mem. Vav, Vocal Schwa, Shin, Kamatz, Nun, Hirak Yod, Mem, Sof Pasuk. Okay, let me try to pronounce this again. Vayomer Elohim, Yahi Me'erot, Birkia Hashamayim, Vahavdil Bein Hayom, Uvein Halayla, Vahayu Laotot, U Lamoadim, U La Yomim, Yomama, no, I mean Yamim, Vashanim. Okay, I gave it a shot. This has been Genesis 1:14 in Hebrew.